Gentlemen, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope you're doing fantastic. If you're tuning in right now, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, what you can do is hashtag replay for me. Let me go into the microphone. Hello. Testing. All right. The volume should be a little bit more improved. I'm excited because, gentlemen, a lot of you guys, just based off the conversations that I'm having, you're really resorting to stress eating and binging and having the fast food and having the chips. And that's why you're struggling. That's why you're low on energy. That's why you're packing on the pounds. You have the gut. You're not really feeling comfortable. And I want to talk about actual tactical steps that will help you stop the stress eating. So we're going to get into it. We just started this up and let's get this going. If you're tuning in and you're here, what I want you to do is hashtag I'm here right now. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. That would be phenomenal, just so I can see who are the individuals getting better right now. Who is improving, all right? Who is growing? So let me start this up and we'll get it going, all right? 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you could use on your fat loss journey. Today, gentlemen, we're going to be talking about how to officially stop your stress eating for good. Because, guys, let's just talk about it. What happens, right? You wake up, you go throughout your work day. It's long, it's strenuous, you're tired. And then after work, you don't want to cook. You don't have a healthy meal plan, right? You just want something fast, convenient. You want something easy. You don't care if it's processed. You're not worried about the consequences of your actions when you have that junk food every single day. But then 6 months later, 1 year later, 5 years later, you look in the mirror and you have a massive stomach. You have a huge belly. You have this massive gut. You're low on energy walking up and down the stairs. And it's like, that is what your stress eating is really leading to, right? Someone cuts you off in traffic. You have a long day at work. Something happens in your relationship. Boom, you resort to food. But that is why you're struggling right now. And it's making your quality of life even worse than what it was before. All right. So let's talk about how to really help you out. Number one, what you have to do, gentlemen, is identify the triggers. All right. Awareness is always the first step to actual change. You need to be fully aware of what situations cause you stress. And this way you can minimize it in the future, right? Whether it's a really long day at work, whether it's like a fight with your partner, whatever stresses you out, instead of just aimlessly and without you even thinking going to food, I want you to think like, all right, I'm stressed. Now, before I go to those bag of chips and eat the whole freaking thing, like, why am I even doing this? Let's peel back the layers a little bit. Identify that you're not hungry, you're just stressed. So we're going to do some other coping mechanisms, and we'll talk about that next. But first, you just have to identify the certain situations that bring you stress and that bring you to food. Okay. Now, next, what we have to do, since we're aware, we have to find some coping mechanisms. Alternative coping mechanisms instead of just eating all the time. All right. Instead of turning to food when you're stressed, maybe what I love to do, go for a walk. It helps your brain, it helps your body, helps clear your mind. Right? Maybe watching your TV, your favorite TV show. You throw on some Seinfeld, you throw on that favorite movie on Netflix, you just watch 20 minutes and you forget that you were even stressed in the first place. All right, distract yourself from the thought of binging all those chips or all those sweets. All right? Next thing, what you should definitely do, highly encourage it, is build and find a support system. Because if you build an environment that encourages you and keeps things positive, you're not going to be thinking about the stress. Usually, stress comes from yourself, but also the environment that you're in. So if it's your workplace or your home life or whatever it is, it's causing a lot of stress. You have to be aware of that, start working on yourself and bringing more positive relationships in your life. It will happen. You have to have faith, you have to have trust, and you have to realize that you have to work on yourself first. Because a positive person is not going to hang out with someone that's negative all the time. So if you're negative all the time and you're complaining, you have to change to then attract that positive energy. Does that make sense? It's all a science. All right. So build a support system that will definitely help you. All right. And then Lastly, have a healthy eating plan. This does not mean restrictive diet plans. I have been a fitness coach for going on 6 years now. And except for like when I first started and I like just was winging it kind of, I never gave meal plans that were meal one have this, meal two have that, meal three, meal four, meal, because it just doesn't work. That's a restrictive diet plan. Have a healthy eating plan where you can still lose the weight, feel good, feel healthy while enjoying yourself, having your favorite foods, right? So prepare your meals and snacks in advance. So even, gentlemen, if you have the urge to stress eat, at least the unhealthy food is not there. All right. I'd rather have you stress eat a protein bar than a burger. All right. So find a sustainable meal plan that will teach you how to have your healthier foods without restricting your favorite foods. So, gentlemen, I know this will help you cut the stress eating. I believe in you 100%. And as you follow this advice, send me a message. Let me know. Let me know later down the road, hey, Danny, I listened to this podcast. I've been taking action. I'm down 5 pounds, haven't been stress eating. I would love to know your changes, how you're feeling, and let's freaking go. All right. So identify triggers, be self aware of what's causing you stress. Once you do that, find alternative coping mechanisms instead of eating, like watching your favorite. Sorry, I knocked down a bottle. Watching your favorite TV show. Maybe it is listening to a podcast. Maybe it's going for a walk. All right, next thing, build a supportive system, because when you have the right environment, it's hard to be stressed. You're going to be in a better mood. All right, and then have a healthy eating plan, nothing restrictive, but something that will actually give you guidance and clarity on what you should be eating. So let's say you're driving home from work, you're freaking pissed, you had a long day, your boss was a freaking, and he was all over you and you're stressed. Yeah, and it's just like a long freaking day. Instead of pulling into McDonald's, you have like a couple healthy meals that you brought to work. At least you can have that instead of binging fast food. All right, so some tactical stuff, gentlemen, and I hope this helps. Make sure you are implementing, make sure you are taking action, because once you do and you stop that stress eating, you will get off the weight loss roller coaster. Part of the reason why you lose the weight, put it back on, lose the weight, put it back on, is because your calories are everywhere. You're good one day and then you're way over the next day, right? You're staying in a calorie deficit, then you go way over when you stress eat. So minimize the stress eating. It'll help you, and watch out, because you're going to be buying some new pants soon. You're going to be buying some new clothes. You're going to be feeling freaking good. All right. So that is it. Much love. I appreciate you. God bless you, and have the best day of your life. Talk to you soon. Boom. Let's go. If you are still here and present and listening, that means you are live right now. And I hope this helps. Send me a message if this really resonates with you, because maybe you are a guy that gets stressed and you find yourself just digging in your freaking refrigerator. You find yourself digging in the cabinets. And I get it. Sometimes I'll just be like working right in the spot for like 5 hours and doing a bunch of videos and like exerting a lot of energy, and I think I'm like maybe a little stressed and tired, so I just resort to eating. But sometimes we just have to be self-aware, like, hey, let's take a step back. Instead of going gung-ho in the cabinets, let's take a step back, take a drink of water, go on a walk, and then if I'm really hungry, I'll actually listen to my body, I'll eat food. But most of the time, we're not hungry, we're distressed. So this happens to me, probably happens to you. If it resonates and you find like you're scavenging like a freaking raccoon through your cabinets and refrigerator all the time, send me a message. I have some healthy eating guides for free I can send you. I have a bunch of things. Sorry. Oops. Oh, I just left the live training. Hold on one second. Okay. Now I think we're good. I just paused that. My bad, everybody. I had an alarm go off because I have a meeting in like 10 minutes. But I hope this made sense. I hope this was key. And again, send me a message if this helps you. I appreciate you. Have the best day of your freaking life, everybody. Let's crush it. Let's stay consistent. Let's have a great, I was going to say great Monday. Let's have a great Wednesday, great hump day, and just give it your best. Give it your best without judging yourself. I feel like a lot of us, we try to be so perfect all the time, but that's what's ruining you. Stop focusing on perfection, because your fitness journey is never going to be perfect, but it should be consistent. All right. So find the right help. I hope this podcast helped, and I will talk to you soon. All right. God bless.